What is going on, guys? It is Skip from 401 here. It's Tuesday afternoon. I think it's the 21st. Pretty sure it's the 21st. Hope everybody is doing fine today. And what I'm doing right now, it's going to be something we're going to be doing on the channel a little bit. It's going to be a little more informal than my regular videos. It's just going to be me just talking. We're just going to be talking about different topics, whatever I feel like talking about that day. And we'll really go from there. Today, we are just going to be talking a little bit about, honestly, we're going to be talking a lot about Kanye. We all know Kanye West, musical genius, should be the next president of the United States, gospel singer. The man's honestly a legend, fashion icon. He's actually, there's been a lot of things circulating, not Kanye directly, but to do with Kanye. But we will get to Kanye when we get to Kanye. I first want to start with Supreme, actually. So Supreme, of course, we know the streetwear brand, is dropping a COVID-19 relief box logo tee on Friday. It's going to retail at $60, and all proceeds will go to, the COVID relief fund. I don't know exactly who they're sending it to, but it's going to a charity. Now, I've had some thoughts since I've seen it. I saw it on Instagram this morning. Supreme, they sell out of stuff. They're more hype stuff really fast. Like, if you watched anything, like any YouTube video or whatever on, Supreme or anything, their stuff sells out so fast, like in seconds. Like the Oreos they released, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, they sold out in seconds. Their stuff sells out so fast because it's usually really limited, and that's why it resells for a lot. And it's a hot item for the resale market. I watch Round 2, the show on YouTube, with the Round 2 stores, Sean Witherspoon's brand, and people are bringing in Supreme stuff all the time. It's really hype stuff. But I feel like if they are doing it for charity, wouldn't they want to release the most stock they possibly could? Like I get why they wouldn't, but it's kind of counterproductive in itself. Like, yes, they will get a good amount of money for COVID-19 relief, but the way a lot of people who buy Supreme products operate is they're not thinking about, this is going to, COVID relief fund or whatever, unless they probably, I don't want to make any general assumptions, but probably unless somebody close to them has been affected by it, or they've been affected personally. But I feel their mindset is, I'm going to get this Supreme thing, however, whether I just, get lucky and manage to get through and I purchase the item, or, I'm using bots just to get as many as I can, so I can turn a profit on them really, really quick. And I think on Supreme's end, you gotta, when it's more limited, it drives that hype. It drives that hype for it. So if there was a lot of stock of this, I think there would not be much incentive for a lot of the people who buy Supreme regularly to shell out that $60, because they probably know, I'm not going to turn much profit on there because there's a lot of this shirt or this t-shirt. So I kind of feel like it's a weird thing with this Supreme thing. I don't know. I hope it turns out good. I personally will not be shelling out the $60 for a t-shirt, for a Supreme t-shirt. I usually don't go for any Supreme stuff, to be honest. Like, it's a box logo. It's nothing that special. But if you do want to get that Supreme stuff, it drops on Friday. I believe that's the 24th. And I'm not really sure what time that drop will be. It's probably sometime in the morning, like 10 a.m. or something. But it's probably going to sell out really fast. So, of course, if you're on top of things, you know. But the 24th in the U.S. and Canada only. So if you live outside of U.S. and Canada, it's available only online in the U.S. and Canada. But switching gears, now we are going to talk about Kanye West. Kanye West, say what you want about, his political standings and, how you feel about the person. I'm just talking about him as a fashion icon. Recently, there's been a lot of talk of Nike retroing the Kanye Air Yeezy line. And, of course, automatically all the, sneaker collectors and resellers, and they're like, no. They're going crazy on the internet. Like, no, they don't want that to happen, which I get. I totally get. And I'm not saying they're wrong. That was a very limited sneaker at the time, and it's been years since that sneaker came out, and they want it shelved forever, and I don't blame them. They want to be in that minority that has that exclusive thing. Okay, makes perfect sense. I don't blame them one bit. But Kanye came out and said that he actually, I'm just paraphrasing, that he gives Nike his blessing to go ahead and retro them, because he's with whatever the kids want, whatever the people want. He wants the people to have exactly what they want. And Kanye, of course, he said that he wanted everybody to have a pair of Yeezys, which makes sense with how many Yeezy 350 V2s have been released and are releasing and re-releasing lately. There was another restock just this morning for exclusive access on Adidas that, of course, I didn't get access to, but whatever. Kanye he's for the people. Kanye is for the people. He wants people to have his products. And why wouldn't you want people to have your products? Like, Kanye knows. Like, Kanye's not worried about the resale market. He doesn't care what profit you're turning on the sneakers with his name on it. He doesn't care, because he's collecting so much money from Adidas and off his Yeezy line. It's ridiculous. He doesn't care about the resale market. The resale market means nothing to him. But, especially because his Yeezys, pretty much every single one of his Yeezys has sold out. I'm pretty sure every single one has. Not counting the Calabasas. I'm blanking on the name right now. I forgot what they're called. But pretty much every single one has sold out instantly. Linens just on Saturday sold out pretty quick. The week before, the Alvas, when they re-release stuff, like they did the re-release on the Wave Runners and the Zebras, instant sellout. And the Zebras have come out 4 or 5 times already, and they're still selling out on the 5th drop, which they're supposed to be re-releasing again in, I think, June or July. They're doing another restock, and they're probably going to sell out again. Actually, I guarantee you they're going to sell out again. But Kanye wants the people to have what they want. And maybe they should. Like me, I personally don't have the Nike Air Yeezys. Okay, I just didn't have the Nike Air Yeezys. Nor do I plan on spending money on resale for the Nike Air Yeezys. So to me, if they released the Nike Air Yeezys again, it wouldn't matter anything to me. Would I try to pick up a pair? Yes. Preferably the Air Yeezy 2s in the Solar Red colorway. But any of them, I'd grab the Red Octobers, whatever. Even if they only re-release one colorway, like I think they were called the Pure Platinums. Even if they only release one colorway, that'd be fine. If you want to shelve the, if they want to keep the Red Octobers on the shelf to preserve whatever resale value they have on there, just so they don't piss fans off. But like maybe the ones that don't sell for as much, like the Solar Reds or the Pure Platinums, they don't sell for as much as the Red Octobers do. Maybe if you want to bring those ones back out, you would appease the fans that, really wanted an Air Yeezy to come back out, while also not pissing off the people who are trying to sell, Red Octobers for, $8,300. Or that's the lowest bid. Last sale was $7,200 on a pair of Red Octobers. But even if the way I really feel about it, even if you brought back out the Air Yeezys, it's not like, okay, maybe the resale value will dip a little bit, right? But people who really know, they will still want to grab a pair of the OG Air Yeezys, because Nike, even when they do the retro Jordans, right? They change something about it. They change it. It's kind of like when Fortnite was in their heyday. And they were, it was like the biggest game. I mean, it still is the biggest game. I'm pretty sure. Unless Warzone is taking over. But I'm pretty sure Fortnite is still the biggest game. But even when Fortnite was big, the skins, the Fortnite skins, the OG skins, Skull Trooper, Ghoul Trooper, the Black Knight, all those skins that were like, if you weren't playing during season 1 or 2, you didn't get. Like, you just didn't get it. And that was the end of it. They were never going to come back into the store. And then the one Halloween, people were like, "Oh, are they gonna bring out the Ghoul Trooper? They're gonna bring out the Skull Trooper. They're gonna bring these Halloween skins. They're gonna bring these Christmas skins back." And they dropped the Skull Trooper, and the OGs were pissed. But they gave you the OGs a little incentive for being OGs. They gave them another variant of the Skull Trooper to signify that they were OGs. So if they were wearing that, they bought it when they originally got it. So yeah, there's a bunch of Skull Troopers running around now. Yeah. But you still have that little status symbol that says that you are an OG. You're not just one of these people that jumped on the hype. You were there from the beginning. So what Nike would do, they would change something about the sneaker, nothing drastic, but just something that would signify that, okay, this is differentiating itself from the OG pair. So the OGs, the people who are going to spend $8,300 for a pair of Air Yeezy 2s, okay, they're going to want the OG pair anyway. So even if there's a bunch of retro pairs out there, they're still probably going to spend the $8,300 for the OG pair. Just because, they really want that OG pair. And they were going to spend, okay, this is for, people who are resell a lot or really have money. They're going to spend that $8,300 if they really want it. Me, I was never spending $8,300 on a pair of sneakers. If I won the lottery, sure, I'll buy the $8,300 pair of Air Yeezy 2s. Sure. Even though I'd rather have the $5,200 pair of Solar Reds. But whatever. I think that if they retroed the Air Yeezy 2, or even the Air Yeezy 1, which I don't like as much, but, that doesn't matter much. If they brought out the Air Yeezy 2 and retroed it and changed something about it, it would not kill or make the OGs that, well, it would piss them off, but it wouldn't piss them off it wouldn't be as bad as if they re-released the sneaker and didn't change anything. I think if they make something about the sneaker different that would differentiate it from the OG pair, it would be alright. Okay, the world will keep spinning. You could still probably sell your pair of Red Octobers for $8,300. Trust me, somebody will buy them. So now we are going to switch gears again, but we're still talking about Kanye. Actually, no, I'm actually going to go back because we also don't know the nature of Nike and Kanye's relationship. Would Nike even consider retroing the Yeezy line? Kanye, of course, the Red October is released. I'm pretty sure they released after Kanye had already left for Adidas. But would they even consider retroing the Air Yeezy? We just don't know. Maybe. Let's see. What year did these come out? These came out in 2014. So maybe if they wanted to, it's 2020. So maybe in 4 years, if they wanted to do a 10-year anniversary of the Air Yeezy, maybe. But I honestly don't see right now why they would retro the Air Yeezy 2. I don't know. This doesn't make much sense to me. I think people just are putting it out there because they really want it. But I could see a 10-year anniversary of the Air Yeezy 2. I could see that. Now we're switching gears. And we're still talking about Kanye, but we are talking about Adidas Kanye. Most specifically, the 350 V2s. Now, I was going to make a video about this. But the video didn't turn out. I actually did make the video about this, but the video didn't turn out good and I didn't post it. So I was just going to talk about it in this format. On YouTube, I've seen, and honestly, a lot of places, I've seen a lot of talk about the 350 V2 and whether it should be shelved. Should we shelve the Yeezy 350 V2? And again, it goes back to Kanye talking about how he wanted everybody to have a pair of Yeezys, which I am cool with. I am 100% cool with that. If you like a sneaker, like, this is the one thing that I don't like about the sneaker game. Like, everybody is so caught up in the hype all the time. Everybody is so caught. Like, yes, the hype is cool. Like, when a new Off-White sneaker comes out, I'm excited. I'm really excited. But at the end of the day, get the sneakers that you like. Don't just buy the sneakers that are hyped. Because trust me, some sneakers are hyped and they are garbage. Straight garbage. There's honestly a lot of pairs of, this is taking resellers out. I'm talking about people who are just, buying sneakers. They're not reselling or whatever. I'm just talking about resellers, taking resellers out of it. But there are pairs of Yeezy out there that people are buying. Like, and of course, that's totally fine. I'm not saying somebody should buy Yeezy. But, like, why do you need 3 different pairs of sneakers that look just like the Statics? Like, I swear there's like 5 Yeezys that look like Statics. Like, that's ridiculous. Some people have all 4 pairs, 4 or 5 pairs. But nonetheless, like, people just buy what you like. And I am okay with, like, so I have zebras, right? I got my zebras on the 3rd restock. I got them on the 3rd restock off the Adidas app. Okay, they re-released them 2 weeks ago, maybe. I didn't get mad. I mean, not 2 weeks ago. Like, maybe, what is it? The beginning of April, maybe? I don't remember when it was. But, like, I didn't get upset. Like, some people genuinely get upset that they re-release something. They're saturating the market. Like, okay, but if you still like the shoe, it doesn't matter. Like, that's one thing that doesn't bug me a lot. Like, me, like, okay, maybe, like, so if everybody was walking around with zebras, like, I mean, everybody, would it suck? Yes, but they're not putting out that many pairs of zebras. Like, so if they restock like that, like, I'm not sitting here getting mad because I still really like the sneaker. It's my favorite pair of Yeezys that I own. I love the zebras. They're a great looking shoe. And if they re-release them in June or July, I'm not going to get mad because they re-released them again. Okay, that doesn't change whether I like the shoe or not. Just because a couple more people got the shoe. It's probably people I'm never going to meet. So why get mad? It's just, sometimes I think people are just get a little too caught up in the hype of things, and instead of just buying what they enjoy and enjoying the things that they bought. Like, let's take Travis Scott's. Talk about Travis Scott. And still within the context of Yeezy. Travis Scott, people are going crazy over those Travis Scott dunks. They're not that nice. People just wanted them because they were limited and they were hyped. They're not that nice. They're an okay looking sneaker. The Travis Scott 270s that are coming out next month, or in June, I forget when they got moved to. They're ugly. They're terrible. But people are going to go crazy for them because they're hyped and they're limited, not because they like them. So again, that's people getting caught up in the hype. And I'm glad that the hype wasn't that crazy for some of the recent off-whites that released last year. Excuse me. Like the waffle racers and the I forgot the other name. The other ones that look like the waffle racers. Vapor Streets. Because nobody bought into that. There was like no hype behind those. They sat on shelves. They still have them on the sneakers app. They're still there. Horrible pair of sneakers. People were like, yeah, it's not that. They're not hyped enough for us, or nice enough for us either. So just buy what you want. And I don't have a problem with Kanye releasing, a bunch of 350 V2s. Okay, if he's releasing a bunch of 350 V2s, I'm going to get the ones that I like, and the ones that I don't like, I'm not going to buy. Just like Air Jordan 1s, they released a bunch of pairs of those. I get the ones that I like. The ones that I don't like, I don't pay attention to because I don't like them. It's not hard. When there's stuff you don't like, don't get it. Unless, and I'm just talking about people who are not resellers. I'm telling you, I'm taking resellers out of it because they're a different breed. But buy the stuff that you like, not the stuff that's hyped, or the stuff that you would think other people would like. so you could flex on Instagram, and you don't even like the shoe, but you spent $200 on them, $200+ on them. I just think hype can mess with a lot of people, and I think hype is good for the sneaker game, but it's also bad for the sneaker game. It does as much good as it does harm. And I think when people are talking about the 350s, now wait, do I think Kanye should come out with a new silhouette? Yes. He came out with the 380s. The 380s are very nice. I like the aliens. I like the mist. I like the blue sky ones that are coming out. They're really nice. That blue oak colorway is okay. I mean, it's not the best looking thing, but it's different. Like, he came out with that new silhouette. Yes, does it look like a little bit like a 350? Yes. It looks like a high cut 350. So I think Kanye should, one, drop the 500 line, which he hasn't released any 500s this year, so I think he is dropping the 500 line. Two, start making the 750s again. He needs to release new colorways of the 700s and not just re-releasing the Wave Runners over and over again, even though the Wave Runners are the best 700. Might be the best Yeezy. I'm not going to say that definitively because I have a Yeezy video coming out. But Kanye, he should drop the 451s. But the Yeezy 350 V2s are by far the most popular Yeezy. They're by far the most popular Yeezy. So why would they stop making them? Yes, they're oversaturating the market, but if you like them, get them. And that's really all I have to say about that. So I'm coming up on the 30-minute mark soon. I kind of want to keep these between 20 to 30 minutes, so I'm just going to cut this off here. Thank you all for listening. If you listened to this point, if you didn't, still thank you for listening to what you did. Excuse me. I should have 2 more videos coming out this week. I'll try to get them out either Wednesday or Thursday, and then the other one probably Saturday or Sunday. I'll probably do another one of these this week just because they're more informal, and I like doing them, to be honest. So I want to do these a little more. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about the topics. What do you think about the Supreme box tees that they're releasing? Should they have a lot of stock just to get the most money that they possibly can for the COVID relief fund? Should Nike retro the Air Yeezy 2? And what should they do with that retro? Should they change something about it, or should they just not retro them all? And should Adidas shelve the 350 V2 and stop it all together just to stop it from getting played out? What do you think about sneaker hype culture? Let me know. Let's get a conversation started in the comments about sneaker hype culture. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.